From the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Badgers offense will come out first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a win.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Dropping back, it's Matthews. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. On target to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on second down. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Oh, they're after him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam, so you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately. Boom.
Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And off to Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Just feeds the running back. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Wisconsin 7, San Jose State 0.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Badger. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Swings it out to the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Hands it off. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a good-looking run there. And if you're going to be RB1 for Wisconsin, you're going to be pretty talented. Because you think of the guys they've had in this backfield in recent years, the Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne, Monty Ball. How about Jonathan Taylor that's getting it done now on Sundays? This guy's got power, he's got speed, he's got shiftiness, he's got all the tools you need to be successful and play on Sunday.
Fires to the big fella. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Run it with the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Running into the open space. Turning it on. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Makes the grab.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Oh, it's out! Offense scoops it up and still going. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Badgers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some spin. And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here we go. Hand off to the fullback. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
San Jose State, 7.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Here comes the heat. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Gets it out fast. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. They'll immediately call timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Timeout, San Jose State.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's caught. It's Coleman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Spartans headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride. And
breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. To the air, it's Matthews. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Is another first down for the offense.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. Makes a man miss. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
24, San Jose State.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first down, still moving. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Badgers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Bulldozes his way through. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
31, San Jose State, 14.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 4th down, going to the air. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the stomping has commenced.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's caught. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Matthews. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And the Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's White. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Spartans are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush is on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Coleman. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The Badgers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my act.
Holds it in, the 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A 1st down for the offense. Back to the ground game on the left. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 2nd down coming up. Give to the fullback. stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Matthews. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's White.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by